I'm the head of an organization that is part of a state industrial holding company owned by the state. There is pressure from above to increase my margins, to increase my profitability. At the same time, because of risk of the crisis, demand is decreasing, government is using less and less of my services, and I need to go into the open market and compete. But if I go to the open market and compete, there's some state controls, regulations that do not allow me to do that. Now I'm in trouble. They want more money from above. I have not enough sales from inside, and I cannot go outside. What do I do? You have a problem, but really you don't have a problem. Why? What's the problem? Problem is something you can do something about it. If you cannot do anything about it, that's not your problem. The fact that you are short, it's not a problem. There is nothing you can do about it. The fact that you are fat, that is a problem because you can do something about it. So the first thing here to ask yourself is, what is controllable in this situation? That is the problem. Not what you described. What you described is not the problem. The government does not allow you to go outside. Criminal code. They want more without listening to you, and they don't buy more. What to do? There is nothing you can do, so you don't have a problem. You have a fact. Maybe your problem is, how do I get another job? Or maybe you should ask yourself, what can I make a change? What can I impact? Maybe you can go to your bosses in the state hierarchy and say, listen guys, here is my reality. Here is what you bought last year, what you bought 2 years ago, what you bought 3 years ago, what you're buying now. Demand is going down because of the crisis, because the budget of the government is decreasing. Legitimate. You're buying less. Okay. I did all of this to save money. I cut costs, I fired, I restructured, I did everything. So I'm giving you the best margins I can under the circumstances. I cannot cut more expenses, and you're not buying more. What is our choice? Put the omen on them. Let them tell you what to do. You did everything you can. You don't have the problem anymore. Who has the problem? They have the problem. What are you going to do? They might tell you, oh, go to the outside market. I will go, but allow me. How do we handle the criminal code? How do we handle the controls of the government? And if they say you cannot do it because it requires the approval of the Congress or approval of the government, that in that case, you don't have a problem. Why? There is nothing you can do, nothing they can do. So what they should do? Cut down the pressure on you to increase your profits. Because it cannot be done. They have to look at it, reality. You present reality. What can we do that I'm not doing? And if there is nothing I can do beyond what I'm doing, then that's all I can do. Now, if your boss is unrealistic, he doesn't want to listen to reason. I don't care. Increase your profits anyway. But I'm showing you I cannot. I did everything possible. I don't care. I don't want to hear. Increase it anyway. What should you do? Quit. Because you have an unreasonable boss. Nobody to talk to. Or continue suffering. So many people are slaves. They continue suffering because they don't have a choice. But then stop eating your heart out. You did your best. You have an unreasonable boss. Now your problem is how to survive the psychological pressure. That's all. How do I survive my psychological pressure? And don't start drinking. You just go and exercise, run, enjoy life because you're doing your best. And the hell with it.